Hey guys, it's Chris the Batman Statue Collector, and welcome back once again to Brotherhood of the Bat Collectibles. And on today's show, I wanted to do yet another hit or miss video, this time from the incredible Dawnbreaker from Prime 1 Studio. Of course, part of that Dark Knight's metal line, 1/3 scale. This line has been absolutely fantastic. You probably saw our recent hit or miss on Red Death. Just a really, really fun line, and I wanted to give my thoughts and opinions on this piece, whether it truly is a hit or miss. Without further ado, let's check out the information. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here are the official photos from our friends over at Prime 1 Studio. And of course, this is also the pre-order information. I can't leave you hanging there. Have to give you that information as well. And again, what we're looking at is the 1/3 scale Dawnbreaker from the Dark Knight's metal line, which has just been an insane line. I absolutely love that Prime 1 has shown us all of these statues so we can see what they're all going to look like together. And it's just been absolutely mind-blowing what they've been able to do with this line in 1/3 scale. Of course, this was inspired by the amazing cover from Jason Fabok here on Dawnbreaker #1 from DC Comics, but I do want to give you a little bit of background on this character. So this Bruce Wayne of Earth 32 witnessed the same crime alley murder of his parents, Thomas and Martha Wayne, that Earth 1's Bruce Wayne witnessed as well. However, instead of sorrow and vengeance, Earth 32's Bruce Wayne was filled by a void, empty of every emotion including fear. This made him a candidate for a nearby Green Lantern power ring to induct him into the Green Lantern Corps. And soon enough, this murderous rogue Green Lantern fused himself in his power with the darkness he has always possessed and christened himself anew, and he called himself the Dawnbreaker. And here we have again the Dawnbreaker statue. It's just absolutely incredible. I love that it is inspired directly by the art from Jason Fabok. I love that Prime 1 does that. It is just absolutely fantastic. This piece is, of course, 35 inches tall. It's going to have a narrow footprint, though, so it's going to be sizable at 1/3 clearly, but it's not going to take up a tremendous amount of room, which is also really nice. I feel like some of the bases have been pared down a little bit, which a lot of collectors have been asking for. This piece is going to feature a tremendous amount of detail, as only Prime 1 can deliver here. Very textured, and it's going to have that metallic green, very reminiscent of the Red Death. It has the metallic red. These are going to look amazing together. And speaking of amazing, let's check out the head sculpt here. Absolutely beautiful. I love it. I mean, it's a gnarled, gross face, but it looks so good. I'm really impressed with the gray color of it. I love that it separates from the black and the green. Of course, black and green always pop and look so good on any Green Lantern statue, but now we have a Batman. It's also interesting as a Batman collector, you know, our collection is always kind of dull and gray, and now we have these colorful characters. It's really, really neat. It definitely adds a pop of color in our collections, which is really exciting. And I just think this head sculpt in particular is really well done. Of course, this is the regular that we're looking at. We'll see the exclusive here in just a moment, but I do want to share all of these details with you. Of course, look at the under texturing there. Very, very nicely done. The actual symbol on his chest actually looks like it's glowing. It's very, very nice, and it does match the base, which we're going to see here in just a second. You're also going to, again, see the separation between the under armor and the actual armor itself. It looks really good, and there's definitely those pops of color with that metallic surface. Looks really great. And then, of course, there's the ring. You can't have a Green Lantern character without that. It looks really good, and the texturing on the glove, you can see the shininess of it. It just looks really impressive to me. And then the base. This is a really fun base. Of course, all kinds of things exploding out of this thing. Evilness. This is a translucent green resin base. So again, it's going to have that really nice translucent look. That Prime 1 is, they just do such a great job with this. I'm really impressed, but there's a lot of things coming out of it. Of course, monsters and ghouls, and of course, here we're going to see a bat as well. I love that a bat's coming through. That looks really great. A very evil looking bat, but it does look really good. Now, the regular that we're looking at is $1,299, and then of course, here is the exclusive. This is going to retail for $50 more at $1,349. I do always say for the extra $50, you might as well go ahead and get the extra head sculpt. Would have maybe been nice to have both in the regular, but you know, with that said, this is really cool. Now, this is a Bruce Wayne, an alternate Bruce Wayne head, so it's going to be a more humanistic, if you will, head of Bruce Wayne. Personally, I really like the regular. I think the regular is really good. I don't necessarily have a connection to this particular look, but if you're a big fan of this look, then by all means go for it. But again, if you want to save $50, this is a way to do it by getting the regular, because I do think that is just as good. Now, this particular piece, again, is going to look so great in the lineup of the Dark Nights Metal line. And it is going up for pre-order this week. I will put a link down below in the description here. But I do think it's absolutely well done. I do feel like it is a hit. It's not my favorite of the entire line, though. It's probably maybe my least favorite of the line. I really like the Drowned. I really like the Merciless. Of course, I love Batman Who Laughs. Love the Red Death. This one's really good, but I don't necessarily have that connection. So if you do have a connection to this book, if you have a connection to this character and love Green Lantern, love Batman, this is a no-brainer for you. But I do feel like it's very, very good. Even though it might not be something that I would want for me, I definitely think it still is a hit because it's just beautifully sculpted. The colors are really nicely done. I think it definitely adds a pop of color in your collection, and it adds a horror element as well because these are evil characters, and it's weird to see Bruce this way, but just a very interesting line. I know it's been very, very popular, but I do feel like this is a hit. I want to know what your thoughts are, though, down below. What do you guys think of this one? How do you rank this one? Do you guys feel like it's your least favorite two of the bunch, or do you think this is your top pick? I would love to know down below. But again, I always tip my hat to Prime 1. I love the fact that again, that they've shown us all of these statues so we can see what they look like all together. I love when companies do that because it does help collectors plan. And I just think this is a really fun line, and congratulations to everybody that's picking these up. With that said, if you're new here, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, click that notification bell, make sure you choose all, and just thank you guys so very much for taking time out of your day to check this video out today. I love you guys, you're amazing, and I'll see you next time right here in the Batcave. Bye, everybody. Hey guys, thank you so very much for watching today, and if you're new here, please hit the subscribe button right here on the screen and check out these two awesome videos. I think you're going to love them, and also please join us on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. I would love to have you join in all the fun. Thank you guys so very much for watching. See you in the Batcave.